Yesterday was my first training day of my training program, and I did pretty much a little bit changed push workout with biceps instead of triceps, and I think that did pretty good. And due to the fact that I have not benched in a while, I did not also stimulate my front delt that much, but yesterday it was even overstimulated compared to all the previous experiences for the past few months, because I do have it sore as well as my chest, but the soreness I can rate it as a 2 out of 10, because on the scale when 0 is no significant or at least detectable soreness, where 10 I cannot touch my chest, which I have never had that bad of a soreness. But this is on a scale of actually 2, so I might even go up a little bit in my workout when it comes to the number of sets, because I think it would make sense if I am not completely exhausted the day after. It would make sense to actually, up the volume a little bit. But yeah, let's see. First of all, we are on a cut, and the goal here is not the muscle development, but to actually preserve muscle from breaking down. And yeah, hopefully a little bit, just a little bit of recomp is going to happen to me. But I'm not really sure about that, because I'm already lifting for several years and I'm not a small guy. So, I would be surprised if I will still be going with recomp on a cut, but I really wish I would. But unfortunately, I will do all the things without consideration that it is going to happen. So my actions are going to be reasoned, or maybe are not going to be reasoned, and I will not actually include the hypothesis that I'm gonna be recomping during this few weeks of a cut. Now, today is a legs training where I pretty much did, how many? 3 or 4 sets to failure of deadlift as a very first exercise. Now, man, I'm too tired of that. So still, I'm gonna be doing the intense and hard stuff, but I would actually make a choice into hard locally than overall. So if you know what stimulus to fatigue ratio is, you got what I'm saying. If you don't, stimulus to fatigue ratio is the proportion of the direct exercise of how much stimulus you get after performing set close to failure versus how much fatiguing it is on your overall nervous system. So for the whole nervous system. So for example, if you will do leg extensions in a superset with leg curls, this is going to be even easier on you and your cardiovascular thing and your mental thing and even your overall capacity to continue training for as long as possible. So your training quality will actually be better if you will choose to do even a superset of leg extensions followed immediately by leg curls, because it is easier for the fatigue, for your nervous system to handle these both exercises. Of course, these are not only muscles that are working in this deadlift, but anyway, I guess you got me. So there are actually less things to take care of, to actually worry about while you're doing something stable like leg curls, even leg press, which is almost identical to squats, is really wins when it comes to fatigue ratio. Maybe not to the stimulus, but you are aiming to get this proportion as much as possible towards stimulus than to fatigue. So it is better to do 5 sets of leg press instead of 3 or 4 sets of hard, really hard squats. And then, no, not then. And anyway, you are still going hard on these leg presses. So yeah, and I probably gonna start with some kind of a good mornings, but without having something on my back actually, but hanging from my arms like that. So that's the goal. I'm gonna start that because the bottom part and the bottom chain of my body is actually a priority. So I'm gonna start with that. I don't care that much about quads. I don't care that much about legs, although I don't have them very small, but since when I stopped training them twice a week or with that many sets, they kinda really lost their size. But there is such thing as muscle memory. This is the first thing. And the second thing is that I didn't really enjoy training legs last couple months. Previously, pretty much, but now I was not just focusing on them that much. But anyway, I think if I will add like 6, 7, 9 to 10 sets per training for my legs, I think they pretty much going to grow and even bigger than they were before. So yeah. After I will do some kind of a good morning for my hamstrings, I am going to do something for my glutes, and then I'm gonna do something for my quads, and after that I'm going to perform some exercises for my calves, and then I think I'm going to train abs and my grip strength, because I am really fascinated of the fact to have that strong of a grip that you can kill someone by a handshake. I really love my grip to be as strong as possible, because not only you break the statistics, because there is a statistic that actually found the correlation between your grip strength and longevity. And of course this is joke, but you are surpassing the statistic. Imagine being dead, but you can squeeze the doctor that are preparing you for like death rituals, like you're being transported on a graveyard, but you squeeze the doctor's palm so hard he literally shit his pants. This is my ultimate goal. Anyway, I don't even think that was funny, but I don't care. I'm gonna leave it in this video, because still, either some people will find it funny, or they're gonna tell me that I'm an idiot, and then I'm gonna be more motivated to actually learn some English, because there is no doubt that if I was a better English speaker, I could have stand up it in a form of verb better. And yeah, but I don't care actually. So this is my plan for today. And yeah, as I said, hamstrings, glutes, then I'm gonna do something for quads, then I'm gonna do something for calves, then I'm gonna do something for abs and grip strengths in maybe, most likely, the superset manner. But yeah, we'll see the exact exercises. But I guess this is gonna be about, well, we got 5 muscle groups. So it's gonna be around, I don't know, maybe 20 sets. And 20 sets is actually a pretty good, solid workout. At least an hour, maybe hour and a quarter, which is perfectly fine. So I guess I'm gonna make the count of my overall minutes spent in the work in a gym even. So yesterday I even overspent some time, but today I'm gonna underperform when it comes to time in the gym, but not when it comes to effort. Anyway, see ya on a first set. I would really love to film myself in a cinematic mode so that other people are not in the focus. But I don't think that's a realistic approach because I would be too damn close. So the frame would be, instead of this wideness, where I'm using the wide mode on iPhone 14 Pro Max camera, but it would be significantly smaller. But anyway, so I've already done 3 sets of the warm-up, pretty far from failure. And today and now I'm going to use the 20 kg for my kinda good morning variation. Yeah, let's see, and let me know in the comments how do you call it. But anyway, I would even agree that it's some kind of a deadlift, but yeah, not sure about that. Let's go. Whew. I don't know the rep count actually, but I would say it was the 0 RIR or even the actual failure. Anyway, this is it for the set number 1. There's gonna be probably like 2 more, or maybe even 3 more. I would say somewhere in that range. So I'm gonna do this exercise for 3 to 4 sets, and then I'm gonna move on to the glutes. All right, I guess somewhere here is the time for set number 2. Yeah, let's just simply go without any additional unnecessary speaking. When it comes to the hamstring work, I guess all the words are needless. All right. Yeah, not more than 3 sets here. Wow. This is ridiculous. Did I actually block the recording? No, I don't think so. Yeah, great. I would be so mad if I again accidentally stopped the recording. A little bit of rest. Third set. Alright, set number 3. Next, glutes. I decided to do a few moves just to feel the exercise with 60 kg and then we'll move up. Pretty good. Let's add maybe something like another 20 per side, and let's just blow up our glutes, right? Actually, let it be the actual working set, because yeah, glutes are kind of warmed up from the previous exercise. This is the first point. Second point, it's a pretty strong muscle, and you're gonna need much more bigger weight than that to, at least for my glutes, to actually something bad for them to happen. I'm not really familiar with glutes training, but I don't like this exact movement. But I don't know any other that will satisfy me, at least for now. So maybe I will experiment with other plyo soft boxes. But as for now, I guess there's no other choice. And maybe from the next mesocycle, I'm gonna dedicate one training to specifically searching and actually testing all the various kind of moves to find the right one for my ass. I actually added a little less than I was planning, because I think 80 kilograms is a pretty, well, it's not 80, I guess. It's not the 20 bar, it's not the strongest bar, but this is 40, 50, 60, 70. Approximately 70 kg. If this bar is 10 kilograms, then it's 70. If 20, I don't believe this 20. Anyway, yeah, pretty okay weight on a cut when I'm not really an experienced ass trainer. You're free to interpret this thing on your own. The thing that I just said. Anyway, let's just go. Damn, you can actually train triceps like that. You know what? If you will actually dedicate some first seconds of exercise, you will be able actually to find the right angle. And I think that's a great idea. And don't even bother thinking that you are wasting some few first seconds of the exercise on searching and actually arranging your feet, your legs, your spine and everything like that. It's just thing that will determine are you performing in a good technique. So this is the ultimate goal, to perform in very, very good technique. All right, set number 3. Damn, that was really, really close to crushing my phone. I don't know if you see that. But my phone is right here. It's like here. It was like this close from the wait, how do you call this thing? I don't know actually. All right, let's start off the timer. And damn, that was pretty intense. All right, something hurts in my stomach. I guess I drank too much before the training and actually early in the day, and right now I was also drinking the intro workout thing. But anyway, I would say a few minutes of rest, another set here, and we'll go for the quad work. All right, 2:30 in a rest, which is, I guess, totally fine for my glutes to recover. And yeah, actually, I do feel some tension that builds up in my joints over here, so I guess we're totally fine. Let's just go for another set. I don't want anything bad happen to, especially to my glutes, but either or as well to my legs, because the lower body, at least for me, is more important than the upper one. Because the moment when you will stop moving is the actually moment that will determine your ability to live longer, as far as I'm concerned. Of course, you can substitute that, but come on, man. Do you know what is the difference in the fluid transportation abilities from lower body to upper body? It is huge, man. I'm not saying that it is impossible to live same longevity wise without having your lower body, but you know, it's a good thing to remain complete like you've been from the fabric. Anyway, we're gonna use the leg press next. You know what? It does feel better when you kind of exhausted in your the rear side of your lower body, and it really does additionally pump the shit out of your muscles that are not pre-exhausted. So I really was feeling that movement in my calves and my quads. Even some maybe unnecessary tension in my knees, but anyway, this feels great. So I'm not even gonna increase the weight I have here. So I did one set of a warm-up with 60 kilogram per side, so it's like 60, 120 kilograms, which is something around, damn, I'm not good in math, and I'm not actually good at math more. I'm even worse at math on the training. So that's 120 times 2.2, 264, which is not amazing weight, but I have not trained legs properly in a while, so yeah, I guess I'll build up that ability to lift heavier. Let's go. Wow, that was pretty good. And I actually have stretch marks on my knees right here. I'm not sure if you're able to see it. Here. And I'm not sure whether you can have them only if your legs are growing, or you can have them pretty much from anything. But it could be growing, but not in the terms of bodybuilding, but from the strength building side, because I was progressively overloading my deadlift. So this might be the cause of my stretch marks on my knees. All right, minute and a half, maybe two max. And next set here. After that, another set, and then I'm gonna do the calf along with muscles that are in front of your lower leg. And then we're gonna do abs and grip training. All right, let's switch the angles a little bit. I'm gonna turn off the timer and let's go for, is it second or third set? Okay, yeah, I guess I remember. Damn. Anyway, it is kind of strange for me that a person who has amazing memory when it comes to routine things and day-to-day life, but it is completely gone when it comes to training. I cannot remember any fucking thing from the training. Wow, that's pretty intense. And I guess my plan to go with at least 1 or even 2 reps in reserve on each set was going to happen to fail anyway. I just can't do it. I just love pushing myself too hard. And is it really too hard? I wouldn't even say it's even too hard, but at least now I'm not going beyond failure, which is a pretty significant progress. And I think at this point I am golden. But let's see on a actual statistics and strengths changes from workout to workout, because I'll try to stick to one program and same list of the exercises, not for the sake of that this works better. It works anyhow and anyway, but it is easier to track your progress on the same exercises than to switch them on and off. Well, yeah, see you in the next set. You know, it is extremely important for you to actually have something to, not from the perspective of comparing yourself to, but from the perspective of challenging yourself with. It's really a matter of your perception of it, because if you are comparing yourself, then it is a negative thought. But if you are using this thing to actually motivate you and have something that is chasing your results and trying to become better, or even already better, this is a great another motivation or reason to work hard. Because in this gym, for example, there are really not that many guys that look better than me. At least I don't think they look better. But the thing that I have started a tracking thing really helps me to stay focused and dialed in. Damn. I guess no more of that, and let's just simply go and work on our calves and this muscle. I don't know how to call it, but anyway, the front calf. Yeah, the front calf is pretty good name. First, maybe let's check how our legs are looking. It's not bad size at all. Some definition is appearing due to the cut, but yeah, again, I wouldn't say that my quads are actually bad. Yeah, even more of the hamstring is here, which is good. Is it vein or is it hair? I don't know actually. Okay, let's go with the calves and front calves. All right, it is time for, actually, is it working? Yeah, wow, amazing. Yeah, it is time for the working set for my calves. Let's just simply go. I've already set everything up. I really hope that nothing will bother you here, but anyway, the set is meant to be done right now. You know what? Actually, I will increase the weight, or actually double, because it was 20 kilogram per side. Now it's gonna be 40 kilogram per side. 40 kilograms. Ooh. Wow. Damn. All right, and the front calf. Maybe I would also need a weight for the front calves, but maybe I can just do something like that. Yeah, this already can be better. Anyway, a few minutes rest, another 3 or 4 sets of this exercise, this superset actually, and then I think I'm gonna do the seated version for maybe even for both of them, but we'll see. Okay, it is time, guys. and this hurts as well. Well, not sure if you're able to see. Yeah, you probably can. So I have a scar here on this leg, and this is due to the car accident, where actually it was a scooter accident. So I had a surgery here. Nothing bad with the bone, fortunately, but yeah, it was around 36 stitches. For those who had injuries know that's kinda, I would say, not low, not little amount, but anyway, I'm good, I'm healthy, I'm functional because I can actually move this feet, and yeah, I think this matters. All right, something around, sorry, you cannot see me, damn. Something around 2 minutes rest, or maybe a minute and a half should be good. So I'm resting till my muscles can do the next set in a moderate quality, and the moment this happens, I just straight dial in the next set, and I'm using the timer just to track how much time does it require for which muscle, so that then I can play around and know how much time I can estimate for my training to be in length. So that's the point. All right, actually, 2 minutes of rest have been executed, so let's go for the third and maybe fourth set. Okay, now, you know what, I don't have any energy. I am occupied with the pain, and yeah, just see you on the next set. All right, yeah, that's gonna be the last set for my legs, and I'm gonna go after that to abs and grip training, because yeah, I'll explain myself in a few seconds, or minutes actually. Damn. Oh, this hurts. All right, this is it. Damn. So, what is my intent with finishing the training that early, of my legs especially. So I am now more into the opinion that pump is not something that does not determine your muscle growth. I would actually separate a couple definitions. There is the hypertrophic pump, and there is just the pump for the sake of pumpiness, because bodybuilders before the contest do really can call their pump a training? No, because it's far away from failure. So you can be pumped and still don't stimulate muscle, but you cannot stimulate muscle without the pump. You get me? So my specific goal here was to train really intense my legs and to train really intense my calves and the muscles in the front of your leg. So the toes flexor, this is how I call it. And if the pump during that training is becoming a bottleneck and the limiting factor, what's the point of not considering the pump, the muscle growth factor? So you can be pumped, again, you can be pumped and still don't stimulate muscles towards growth, but they will be pumped. But you cannot train to failure and pretty intensely and with a good volume for you on that particular workout for a particular day. So if you stimulate your muscle enough with enough intensity and enough volume, there for sure gonna be a pump. So this pump is good. Anyway, abs and grip training. So when it comes to, well, I guess you were not able to see the actual set for the abs, but sure enough you'll be able to see the set for grip strength. And there is no magic from my side. Simply grab the bar and just go with squeezing it. Once you're out of energy and cannot squeeze it anymore, I would go just hold. So I would squeeze the hell out of it and then just hang here for a while. That all right. Dead. Okay, and this is simply it. Next set of the abs in something like a minute. The winning part of particular that exercise for the abs is the range of motion and the resistance profile, because whenever I was lifting my legs while I was hanging on a bar, it was not working that well for me. Why? Because the resistance really starts when there is a certain angle in your hips. So that's the point of me switching to this variation, because I believe that, well, not believe, it's not about which angles and stuff like that is happening to your muscles. It's about tension. Tension can be achieved on either hanging leg raises or this one, but it just feels nicer. And I believe this is a better stimulus to fatigue ratio, because, yeah, maybe I'm wrong here, but specifically for me, I do feel abs more here, and I do feel better from the systemic point. So yeah, I think that's just exercise for me. And you have really more control over it, because you're not worrying about twisting your torso or your legs, and it's just pure movement of your abs. So yeah, I just like it. Anyway, let's go. I guess I can just do something like that, and you'll be able to see me. All right. Nice. Okay. Again, a few minutes rest, and another set, and another one, and I'll be thinking about ending the workout for today. Damn. Yeah, I don't mind doing another set. I think we're good here. All right, I'm gonna sip some water, and yeah, last set is on its way. All right, let's go. forgot to adjust the camera lower, but anyway, I think you've heard that I did pretty intense set. Well, I think I'll actually need to track the time under tension while doing the death hangs. Is that how you call it? But anyway, seems clean. Anyway, this is gonna be it for the actual workout. I think I'm gonna do several poses here and yeah, go to the shower and go home. All right, pretty good place to pose. Well, I think that's a little bit late to pose for the quads and especially for the hamstring, but at least the lighting and the angle here is better. I'm not gonna show you my ass, but because I'm still in the public space, but some quads. You can see for sure. All right, let's see the calves. I'm really interested in that one. Yeah, they're not bad, actually. Not that bad. Yeah, these muscles are not gonna be that developed, but although I don't think that that definition is existing in most of people, for most of people. So I would say that these front muscles of mine are pretty above the average, but anyway, this is it for the workout, and yeah, I guess see ya in the next one. Peace out.
If you got will, smoke some for me. If you hit the nose, selling dope, the fucking track. If you got